पेन का वैल्यू है लिखना, इसको अच्छे से रखना, और जब जरूरत है तब उसको इस्तेमाल करना, अब दूसरे काम के लिए इस्तेमाल नहीं करना। पेन का काम है लिखना, आई राइट। पेन का काम ये नहीं है कि चाय के साथ शुगर मिलाकर उसको घोल देना, दैट इज नॉट द वे। सो दैट इज वेयर योर इंटेलेक्चुअल क्वालिटी, और उसके लिए हमको चम्मच लेना पड़ेगा, दैट इज द इंटेलेक्चुअल क्वालिटी। इंटेलिजेंस इज समथिंग एल्स एंड इंटेलेक्चुअल क्वालिटी इज समथिंग, बट यस इंटेलेक्चुअल क्वालिटी और डिफरेंट तरीके से भी डेवलप हो सकता है। एक छोटा सा एग्जाम्पल देते हैं, किसी एक स्कूल में, किसी एक स्कूल में बच्चे लोग हॉस्टल में रहता था, तो हॉस्टल में रहता था एक बच्चे का वो जो मॉस्किटो नेट, इट इज क्लोज, इधर 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 एक बड़ा होल है, उधर बड़ा होल है, तो वो उसके पास दो तरीका है। एक तो वो क्या सोचा कि वो होल को उसको स्टिचिंग करने पड़ेगा, बट ही डिडंट हैव ऑल दिस लिटिल एंड द थ्रेड एंड ऑल, सो ही ट्राइड विद रस्सी उससे से करने की कोशिश कर बांध के, तो उसमें क्या हो रहा था ना, जब वो रस्सी से वो पूरा होल का जगह जितना था उसका उतना एरिया का मतलब जो नेट है उसको लेके उसको रस्सी से बांध रहा, तो नेट छोटा हो जा रहा, उड़ जा रहा, उधर से उसको घुस जा रहा, क्या करेगा। तो लड़का का बुद्धि देखो वो क्या किया, एक न्यूज़पेपर लिया, न्यूज़पेपर को रोल किया, दोनों साइड, इधर होता है इधर होता है साइड, वो क्या किया न्यूज़पेपर को इधर से उधर रोल को जो ट्यूब जैसा बना के वो एक रोल का से दूसरा रोल में घुसा दिया। हॉस्पिटल जो था अगर वो इधर से जा रहा उधर से निकल रहा, उधर से जा रहा इधर से निकल, और अंदर नहीं आ रहा। So that is what the innovation is also there, intellectualism is also there. ऐसे बहुत सारे उदाहरण हैं। So our duty is not to teach them and make them rote learners, but to make them intellectuals who will use their intelligence here in different ways and means to make sure that the learning has a purpose. जो हम पढ़ाते हैं उसमें एक वैल्यू होना चाहिए। And psychomotor or cognitive domain, this area is concerned with the physical activities. Okay, physical or motor area. Okay, motor domain is over. Manipulation skills, चीज को चेंज करना, हमने लिखा है इस तरीके से, उसने थोड़ा अलग से तैयार किया। ओके, मैनिपुलेटिंग स्किल्स, हैंड राइटिंग, प्रैक्टिकल्स, ड्राइंग, इलस्ट्रेशंस, दिस आर डन बाय आवर हैंड्स। Now we cannot use anything else but our hands for this. And of course we have the effective domain, एरिया कंसर्न विद द हार्ट, जो दिल से होता है, इसके लिए बहुत मेहनत करना पड़ता है। This area is concerned with the heart. Extra feelings beyond the stereotype learning. Extra feelings, normally stereotype learning is what? Students come to the class, they open their books, we teachers also come, we teach them, this is my syllabus, principal has given me this syllabus, this is my limitation, with this I have to finish it all together, I go home, children go home, next day again they come. This is the stereotype learning. एग्जाम हुआ, एग्जाम निकला, थोड़ा नंबर ज़्यादा ले लिया, थोड़ा ड्रेस कम ले लिया, प्रिंसिपल खुश, पेरेंट्स खुश, बच्चे खुश, हम भी खुश, चलो दुर्गा पूजा मनाते हैं। एडजस्टमेंट, चारों तरफ से ना, दिल से, दिमाग से, बहुत कुछ बात सोचने के लिए मजबूर, हम अपने आप को मजबूर करते हैं। ओके, चारों तरफ एडिक्वेट एडजस्टमेंट करते हैं। एडिक्वेट एडजस्टमेंट करने की जरूरत क्यों है? क्योंकि हम जब कोई चीज़ दिल से करते हैं तो बहुत सारी चीज़ हमें पसंद है, उसको छोड़ देते हैं, अगर नहीं छोड़ेंगे तो हम अपना दिल का काम नहीं कर पाएंगे। जैसे कंफर्ट के सो when I'm doing something unique for my, then I just cannot say that okay, no, by 9 o'clock I have to go to bed, at 9 o'clock I have to go. No, हम उससे देर ना 9, 8, 11, 12 adjustment करेंगे। These materials are not available to me. I try to get them from somewhere. ऐसा नहीं है कुछ पढ़ाई के लिए हमको कुछ ऐसा चीज चाहिए जिसके लिए पैसा खर्चा करना पड़ता है, ऐसा नहीं। चलो आप टाइम करें from somewhere, maybe from my friends, from libraries, don't let my so when you go on doing things in this way, when you go out of the stereotype learning, then that becomes and you get everything you want to do. But today we are more concerned with the cognitive domain. Okay, we are more concerned with the featured around the feature of complexity. Is featured around the feature of complexity. Okay, they are ordered from simple to complex. Classroom में जब बच्चे पढ़ते हैं, जो system होता है, जो hierarchy होता है, वो complex हो जाता है. Okay, from simple to complex it goes on. And there are the cognitive domain consists of these 6 major levels. Cognitive domain सिर्फ brain का जब बात आता है, जब brain का area लेकर हम पढ़ाई करते हैं, ये according to Benjamin Bloom, and this idea was given by Bloom in the year 1956. बदलाव आया, बदलाव बहुत बड़ा बदलाव है. So Bloom said that in a classroom, the first step of learning is knowledge. Okay, he said that the students get knowledge. We come to the school, we teach the teachers, that we are talking about recall, recognition. So they study about, they only have knowledge. The next level of high learning is that out of 40 students, you may find 10 will only be able to get the knowledge. That's good. But good 30 number of children, I'm giving an example of 40 student class. 30 students will be there, they will try to understand it in a different way and they will be able to explain to you in a different way. One group, the way you have explained, they will explain in that. जैसा आप पढ़ाया वैसा ही बताया. Second होता है थोड़ा higher learning में, जब आपने सब पढ़ाया वो तो है, whatever you have taught it is there. But apart from that, they will try to add up a few ideas of theirs and you will say, yes, this is also covered. That is idea to comprehend. English teacher knows this very well. Comprehend means to understand. Who is teaching English? So, you comprehensions. So the word comprehend has come from the word comprehension. When they can understand, they will understand it. They will know it much better. After that, what will happen? Some of the students will try to apply in their real life. Okay, Madam has said this is this way. Sir has said this is this way. Sir बोले थे कि 2 plus 2 अगर आप ऐड करोगे तो 4 आता है. अच्छा 3 और 1 ऐड करके 4 आता है कि थोड़ा देखिए. Some children will think it is that way. 1, 2, 3, 4. Children got they make things, they refine things, they recall things, they remember things, and they repeat things, they memorize. Whatever you have taught, they will just know this only. Nothing more than that. Okay. This is what. After that, comprehension. A small, another group of students are little more. They will try to translate, paraphrase, discuss, locate, explain. These are the different words that are used to try to describe how this comprehending matter takes place. So, क्या करेंगे? What they will do? They will report, they will explain, they will describe, they will identify, they will generalize, they will recognize, and all these things. Okay. The third level is application. Operate, apply, use, solve, demonstrate, prepare, choose. These are the different verbs. Whatever you have taught, they will try to go deep into it and they will try to find out whether what has been taught is correct or not. Next is analysis. They will analyze, they will question, they will differentiate, they will do experiments, they will break the things. They will ask you, okay sir, you said that when salt and when acid and a base react, then it becomes salt and water. Prove it. So they will do it by their own self. That is what is known as their analysis. Okay. And then, after that they will go for synthesis. Okay. Create something new, compose. They will argue with you. It happens, some students do argument is in the right way. No sir, you said that how it happens. So that is what it will come to their mind. They will propose, they will manage, and then they will go for evaluation. That is rating, checking, concluding, recommending, whether the things are perfect or not. This is what Benjamin Bloom said, and this is how the hierarchy goes on. And you know, if you see over there, if you see this double level, like up to this level is generally done in our classes. In our classroom, we teach up to this level, our teaching learning. This is we call it as lower order thinking. We call it as lower order thinking. Just पढ़ाई किया, थोड़ा सा क्वेश्चन किया, थोड़ा सा सोच विचार किया. This is generally goes on in our classroom. And this one, if you see this side, these three they are known as high order thinking. High order thinking. Children go beyond the normal thinking and start questioning it. When we make question papers, we have to follow all the domains of Bloom's taxonomy in order to make a question paper. If you see the Cbse syllabus, if you see how the question, if you see the blueprint, very clearly they have been saying, okay, that you have to make the question paper on the basis of this blueprint. That is why it is very important that you know what exactly is Bloom's taxonomy. Okay. Then you know, in the first slide we said that learn, unlearn and relearn. बदलते वक्त के साथ बदल दीजिए बदलाव. And change is a way of life. In the mid-90s, some changes were taking place. Okay, in the mid-90s, some changes were taking place. You can say from 93 onwards. 1993 onward, some changes were taking place, and in 2001, a revised Bloom's taxonomy came out. जो पुराना चीज है वो तो हरदम नहीं चल सकता है ना, क्योंकि रोज बदलाव हो रहा है, डायनामिक्स ऑफ द वर्ल्ड है चेंजिंग, लोगों का सोच, लोगों का विचार, लोगों का मन, सब कुछ बदल रहा है। तो वो बदलने का वक्त के साथ साथ सब कुछ बदल रहा है। तो 2001 a revised Bloom's taxonomy came, and these three people were responsible for revising Bloom's taxonomy. They were all Benjamin Bloom's students. Okay, the final role played by this man. Okay, Lorraine Anderson, this gentleman, he played the major role of revising Bloom's taxonomy. Lorraine Anderson. Then another gentleman was there, David Cratow. Okay, pronunciation is very funny. David Cratow. And we also have the pretty young man compared to these two, Paul Pintich. Okay, these three people, they are the ones who played a very vital role in revising Bloom's taxonomy. They said that okay, whatever Bloom's are saying is okay, fine, perfect. But you know, the way the world is changing, we need to revise it, and we need to bring about a change. And bringing about a change to something that the world has already accepted is very difficult job. अब बोलने से चेंज नहीं होता है. You have to give enough proofs, enough research work, enough documents to prove that what you are saying is correct and what was said previously no more stands perfect. It needs lot of guts, lot of thinking. So they said that this change is needed. In 2001, Lorraine Anderson, a former student of Bloom, changed the taxonomy. What taxonomy को बदल दिया? He changed the taxonomy. According to Lorraine Anderson, a classroom is an action-oriented area. Classroom होता है तो वहाँ पर action चलता है. वहाँ पर बस stationary कुछ नहीं होता है. हरदम सर क्या हुआ, सो गए? तबीयत खराब है, क्या हो गया? So he changed the categories from noun to verb forms. Noun form का बोले? Noun is stationary. एक ही क्या करना है? That is what is noun. Noun is something that is a living word. But a verb is an action word. It goes action. He is saying that the classroom is an action-oriented area. Here we cannot have nouns. So let us change the words completely. So he said that instead of knowledge, it should be called as remembering. And he has very special significance for this. Right? He says a lot of emphasis on why it is called remembering. Why the word knowledge is remembering. Now, when you talk about knowledge, you know, if you really talk about the English word knowledge means not simply remembering things. Knowledge means when you have complete idea about something. Like say for example, if you ask me, sir, do you have any knowledge about Govind Kumar Mahato? Yes, I have knowledge about Govind Kumar Mahato. Sir was born in this place, studied in this particular school, he went for higher studies in this school, his age is this, okay, in this particular school he works right now, he is earning in this month, he got married in this particular school, this is the number of children he has, this is the number of things he does, okay, he visits, he makes it a point, and he visits different places that he wants to here, he has a habit of going every Saturday evening, he takes his family for a lunch or a dinner in a well-made restaurant, he loves to wear this type of clothes, that type, loves to wear this brand of shoe, that brand of this, that, wants to carry this type of cell phone, is more interested in YouTube rather than anything. So when I will give you all this information to you, means I have knowledge about self. I have knowledge about self. But if you just ask me, sir, do you know, sir, Govind Mahato, sir? Yes, I know Govind Mahato. And he says somewhere, this is I know. So there's a difference between knowledge and remember. In classrooms, children actually remember things. When you go, knowledge is something beyond that. Knowledge is that you have a complete idea about something with facts, figures, everything in detail, and at any given point of time, you are able to reply whenever you are asked a question from any particular part of it. That is knowledge. It's a very knowledgeable man. Lot of ideas that person. So Lorraine Anderson said, in classroom students, in the first level of learning, students they only remember. What you teach, they remember. You have taught them this is bottle, this is bottle. If you have not taught them that this is a bottle, it is bottle, they will always say this is a bottle. But is it seconds? They don't have this. So, first level of learning is knowledge. Remembering according to Lordy Anderson. Children, just remember, knowledge is something beyond that. Facts and figures. Next, he said that comprehension is more a stationary word. Next level of understanding is actually understanding. This is a bit small one. I will make you a bigger one. I will show you. He said after that it is understanding, remembering, recalling, and all this thing. This is understanding. He said comprehending. Comprehending is a more of a stationary word. Remember, understand. Samajh. So next level is understanding. Then applying instead of application. Apply it. Whatever you have to break them into small pieces. Join them, rewind it, go on doing this, that, what not. And this is how it will go on. Then analyzing it. Think about it. Whatever is what is correct or not. Go on making this again small parts. Divide it. That's what you will be doing. And the biggest change that he made, he said that see, Bloom said synthesis. कुछ नया करते हैं बच्चे. नया करने के बाद after making something new, then they try to evaluate it. कि उसमें what are the good points, what are the bad points, what are the things should be done. But if you think more logically, respected teachers, if you want to make something new, and after making it, then you try to find the flaws on it, then that is wastage of time. That is wastage of time, wastage of energy, wastage of material, wastage of your knowledge. So before making something new, you evaluate. Then okay, I will make something, I will make a bottle out of something. Before making it, I will find out the flaws, where the things should not be there and where the things should be there. You watch your job, right? इसको बनाने के पहले आप सोच लेंगे इसका क्या कैसा होगा, इसका कवर कैसा होगा, क्या आपने जो स्कूल टाइप का जो लर्निंग्स है, थ्रेड है, वो थ्रेड कितने बड़े हैं? All the things have to be predetermined, and then only I should have done my result will be much more successful. That is what Gordon Anderson said. The first you evaluate, read says, so start डालिए, then come out with a refined one, something new that your heart has done. And was absolutely different. They go into the wastage of time. So this and the new taxonomy reflects more active form of thinking and perhaps is the most useful. More active form of thinking. Last two हम जब questions करते हैं इस एरिया से ही questions बनाते हैं. Okay. So the new taxonomy reflects a more active form of thinking and perhaps more accurate. This is more accurate. Now think about it as अपना क्लास को 2 मिनट में imagine. अपना जो क्लास में हम पढ़ाते हैं जो 40 बच्चे हैं. Revised Bloom's taxonomy. One more thing that I want to add up over here is this, that the student-teacher relationship is supposed to be the most holy relationship in the world. इससे पवित्र relationship होता है. देखिए लोरिन एंडरसन टैक्सोनॉमी को चेंज कर दिया, पूरा सिस्टम को चेंज कर दिया, लेकिन अपने नाम पे नहीं दिया. वो नहीं बनाया था कि it is Anderson's taxonomy. अपना नाम कर ही सकता है. We never called it, but he said revised Bloom's taxonomy. Right? तो चीज शुरू किया है, उन्हीं का नाम से that has been respect to the teacher also. Not taking it my name, I am taking it my teacher's name. Revised Bloom's taxonomy. This is a very emotional part. So remember this, recall facts and basic concepts. This is very important. Remember recall facts and basic concepts. Define, duplicate, list, memorize, repeat. यही हम लोग general teaching कर रहे हैं. Yes children, just tell me yesterday we learned this thing. What you have understood from that, and they will just go on to learn. Okay, that is the basic part. Then what will happen next? Understand, explain the ideas. Explain the ideas or concepts. Some of them will be able to explain. Some of them will be able to classify, describe, discuss, explain, identify, locate, all these things. You have taught the child about Mumbai. You know Mumbai is the most what do you call the most earning city of the country. You have taught this much. Next day you come to the class to ask the students, okay students, please tell me what do you know about Mumbai? Facts maximum said that Mumbai is the most earning city of the country, madam, you told. Maybe one or two will jump and say, madam, shall I add something? Yes, Mumbai is in the western part of the country. Mumbai is in the western part of the country. Another will say Mumbai is in the state of Maharashtra. They are understanding. They are going a little deep into it. Another most of them will go on like this. They are use information in new situation, execute, implement, solve, use, demonstrate, interpret, operate. These are the laws. Okay. What is happening? Whatever you have taught, they will try to use it in a new situation. Okay, madam has taught that Mumbai is the cash capital of the country. Fine. My friend said Mumbai is in the western part of the country. Why it is in the western? Being in the western part of the country, why it is the cash capital of the country? Why it is a cash one? So then you will try to analyze. Okay, Mumbai, it has well connection. It is well connected with the other states. Okay, its soil is completely different. It has huge, large ports. The Arabian Sea is there on that side. Okay, it can be easily connected to the rest of the world. So business is done more in Mumbai. Okay, the climate of Mumbai is completely different. So these are the factors which are making Mumbai a cash capital of the nation. Compared to Delhi, Mumbai is a more urban place. Today's world, places like Bangalore, places like Hyderabad, Secunderabad, they are also booming like anything. So this is those who go in a deeper learning. Okay, सबकी बात नहीं है. Then analyze raw connection among ideas.
Hello.
You have taught only about Mumbai as a cash giving city, but they will try to analyze. They will try to join other factors. Why it is like this? Okay. So differentiate, organize, distinguish, examine, experiment, questions. Okay, these are the things that goes into the mind of the children. Why? There is a big difference between the Mumbai's earning and Kolkata's earning. Kolkata is also having port. Kolkata is also near the sea. Okay. Kolkata also has a special type of climate. Kolkata has also intellectual people learning planet. But why the earning of Kolkata is not like that of Mumbai? So that is where we want to analyze it. Higher order thinking studies.
Hello.
In anything that you teach.
Hello.
Even if you are teaching a simple poem to the student, the normal children will be normal way, but those who will go for higher order thinking, they will try to understand it. After all the hurdles they have passed, they will try to fix something. This is exactly what happens in the classroom, and we have to teach our children in this way. We have to make questions in this way. We have to make everything in this way. Okay. So knowingly or unknowingly, we are using Bloom's taxonomy and revised Bloom's taxonomy every day in our classroom. Every day when you are teaching no respected teachers, every day you are actually applying and using Bloom's taxonomy. Without it, we simply cannot move on each after the नहीं जा सकते हैं. Durga Puja, this, that, Christmas, and everything. So we'll have a break, but before having a break, sir, इसका सब using the system का सब ये जुड़ा हुआ है, sound जुड़ा हुआ है. Come back and we'll now intend to do that with Bloom's taxonomy. Once you know Bloom's taxonomy, it will become very easy for us to prepare the questions. Okay? How we prepare, what are the terms, that you will do. Okay? Get the music player. If you want to go, you will have a round across for this. You can stretch and straight and then you come back. Okay? Methods of teaching, learning in our classrooms, and it is on the basis of Bloom's taxonomy only we are able to make question answers and getting into the world of question paper making, assessment test, drafting and all this. So before we enter, we should know certain terms, certain rules, certain terms that are used while preparing, and each and every teacher should know these terms. Okay, because we are not layman, we are skilled people. So let us see what the terms we have. This is the printing is very small, okay, but I'll just explain it to you so that it will be easy for you to know. The first one is blueprint. the question paper, which of the areas of Bloom's taxonomy you will take into consideration in making the question paper. So that is known as a blueprint. After that we have competency based assessments. Those assessments where the questions that you will ask to the children, where their competitive level of mind will be taken into consideration. What we call as HOTS, that is called the high order thinking questions, where children need to think a little bit. Okay, children need to think a little bit. So that is the assessment that are designed to measure the general knowledge skill that are cross curricular and go beyond the particular curriculum. When you ask questions where the thinking level goes much beyond the normal thinking level. Okay, that is what we call as competency based assessment or competency based. Because time and again we will be using this thing. Constructed response item. An item in which a student constructs or generates a response to a question. There are different types of questions. Okay, construct questions. Okay, picking up questions and what. Construct means you give a big question. You give a question where the students have to write the long answer. We talk about long answers. This one बोलते ना long answer, short answer. Within the curriculum, you should not go anything out of the curriculum. Then the students will question MCQ. MCQ जो हम करते हैं MCQ what we have four options. One is the correct option, the right item, and the rest are what distractors. What trying to distract them. Okay, we'll go in detail about distractors when you will see. Distractors are what? The incorrect options provided in a multiple choice item. Then domain area that we have discussed. Content area. Content area is the area that you teach. From that area, question should become. The content area category subdomains that are included in the test. Okay, that much you know. Just remember to content. Item descriptors. Description. Items from another descriptions of the item descriptor. Description of what item intends to measure. A item is question. In the beginning, I told you item is actually good. Item descriptor is what that item is trying to measure. Whether it is trying to measure the knowledge of the student, the understanding level of the student, the comprehending level of the student, the analyzing level of the student, or the creating level of the student. Okay? So this is why each and every item should have an item descriptor. When we make the blueprint, we come out with that. Then we have to make a marking scheme also. For this question, how much marks you will give for the parts, for the subparts, because it is also important that your question paper, your answer scripts can be rechecked by somebody else in order to find out the authenticity. Now, authentic it may be that the social science paper can be given to an English teacher to be rechecked, and that is what this thing we do in the schools. And that is a very good process by which there will be unbiased checking. बहुत जरूरी होता है unbiased checking का, नहीं तो फिर checking बेकार हो जाता है. After that we have response formats, the ways by which the students need to respond. Long answer, short answer, fill in the blanks, full stop, this, that, what not. STEM, it is a part of the question in the main question. STEM is known as the main question in the MCQ. When you go for MCQ question, the main question is known as a STEM. We'll see it in detail also. Stimulus material. Actually, our question answer session is just a stimulus material. Response to stimulus question. You give a stimulus. According to that, we get a response. Our teaching learning process is there. Questioning is there. After question, वो stimulus है, उसका response करते हैं. That is very simple. Technically, response to stimulus. Target population in the beginning of the morning we cut down myself by topic. Okay. For junior section, for high school students, for middle school students, for the brilliant ones, for this and that, so that is needed. And test developers, those responsible for producing the content. Test who that is, you are a test developer, I am a test developer. Those who are responsible for making. So these are the technical terms which are used time and again, and we should know them. Okay. The achievement test. What exactly is this? Assessment and evaluation play a very important role in teaching learning. It plays a very important role. Teachers should be concerned about what? To see whether the students are learning regularly or not. Now, why we go for assessment? Why we go for achievement test? To find out whether the students are regularly learning or not. Why tests are conducted? If if we just simply leave them in the classroom every day, come teach and go away, and at the end of the year, if we find that nothing new has happened, then that means they are not studying regularly. So we have to make sure that they are studying regularly. We also conduct tests to diagnose their weaknesses and inadequacies. What are their weaknesses? Which are the areas they are weak? Suppose as to we have conducted a test. Okay, all the children have given very good test. The score is about say 95 plus in general, but the handwriting is horrible. It took you a lot of time to correct. So you can understand from there that the weakness of the children are in their handwriting. So we have to diagnose that and do something. Or inadequate, maybe they are very good in writing. Okay, they are writing, they know, but the grammar is very poor. They are not using the proper grammar. That means their knowledge of grammar is poor. So these are inadequacies that we need to test. And also to see improvement in learning habits. See, time to time we take tests, weekly test, monthly test, this test. Why we go for that? So see on a regular basis whether they are improving or not. Okay, the previous test, the data was this. That's why data is very important. In the previous test, you have the data which is talking about negatives. So next time you take a test and see how much the negativity has gone down and the positivity has come. So that is what the regular improvement is there. That is why we go for this. Am I correct or not? One of the important instruments for measurement of all the above mentioned bullet points are tests. So in order to mention all these things, in order to measure whether the students are studying regularly or not, whether their weaknesses and inadequacies can be diagnosed or not, whether to see that they are improving or not, we have to take some sort of measurements, and one of the best measurements is conducting tests. Achievement test. Technically, what is it? Achievement test, what is it? Achievement test is a device. It's not a machine, it's a device. It's a pen and paper device that helps in ascertaining the quality and quantity of learning. In the beginning, I discussed about quality and quantity of learning. Okay. Attained in a subject of study after a period of instruction by measuring the present day activity of the student. You today are doing the results. Okay. Since April you started the session. The term 1 ended in September. So after a certain period of teaching learning process has taken, then you measure how much the student has understood, how much the student has. The score of the student will reflect his or her way of learning the student. So that is why we conduct the test. And this is actually known as the achievement test. That technically speaking, we call it as an achievement test. It has another name also, assessment test. Okay, we should. But achievement test is a better word because tests are for achievement. Tests are for achievement. Objectives of achievement test. What are the objectives? We all have some objectives in life. So like that, to realize the degree of understanding, comprehension and higher skills achieved by the students. To understand, what is the objective? To realize the degree of understanding.